Ladies and gentlemen, buenas tardes. It is such an honor and privilege to be here for the International Language Academy of Canada Speakers Forum. The winner of Miss Universe Canada in 2015 was also raised by a single mother whose father left when she was very young. So it's really admirable to see the daughters of single mothers, that I don't think anyone has it tougher than a single mom to raise a child. And for two mothers, one in the Philippines and one in Toronto, to see their daughters, their little girls, represent their country to such an impeccable standard is really a compliment to your mom. So congratulations, Mama Wurtzbach and Mama Nunez Valdez, for the impeccable job that you did with your daughters. Our next speaker is the first ever Hispanic Canadian to win the Miss Universe Canada crown. She immigrated to Canada from the Dominican Republic at the age of 10. She did not speak a single word of English when she landed in Toronto. And here she is, a 25 college graduate, Miss Universe, 24. Oh my God, I'm gonna get in trouble for that. Please welcome Miss Universe Canada 2015, Paola Nunez Valdez.
Can I turn this? Yeah. Well, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here today. Such a pleasure to see all of you here today and to see some of my fellow candidates that competed with me in the Miss Universe pageant last year. Thank you so much for being here. I would just like to share with you briefly my story, my transition as an immigrant to Canada. And it's funny to say that you have here two beauty queens, and we've been bullied. I came to Canada with my mother and my brother at the age of 10 from the Dominican Republic, and obviously I didn't speak any English at all. So I had to learn from the very beginning, from hello, even to the hello. So it was very difficult, that transition. And as a child, you're very innocent, you're so genuine, and you just want to be happy and have fun. So when I went to school and the kids started making fun of me because I couldn't speak the language, I said to myself, well, why are they making fun of me? Because I think I'm normal just like they are. I don't speak the language. So I made it my goal to speak English, and I learned English in less than a year. So that was a big accomplishment, and the feedback that I got from my teachers, they even told me that my English was just as good as a child born here in Canada. So that made me, work harder to prove to those kids that made fun of me once that I can, make it out there and be someone great. Because, like Pia said, I also believe that I was born to have to make a difference, and everybody needs to find their purpose. And I knew that I was going to be great, that I was going to be doing something great, helping others. So once I mastered the English, everybody was now very friendly to me. Everybody was treating me the same. I'm like, okay, that was just a few months took me to learn English. Now what's next? I started getting involved in all the extracurriculum activities. I joined the varsity team, volleyball team, basketball team. So I got involved in everything so that I can show those kids that I was capable of doing anything that I put my mind into. Competing in the Miss Universe pageant has been such a great opportunity, a great platform. And it's great to have a voice to reach young girls out there and, well, everyone. And to tell them that if you have a dream and that if you're passionate about something, don't let anything or no one stop you from getting where you want to be. I'm a prime example of that, and I'm here today. I would never thought that I would be here today speaking in front of you and holding this title. But it's amazing what you can do when you focus and you have the passion for something. I didn't let the bullying stop me from reaching my goals. That only made me stronger. And today, I'm so thankful that I can inspire so many girls out there. I get so many messages from girls telling me, oh, how did you overcome? What did you do? Honestly, it was a difficult situation because I kept it to myself. I didn't tell anyone what I was going through, not even my mom, my brother, or my friend. I kept it to myself because I said to myself, why would I let this affect me? I'm going to prove to them that I'm just like them or better. So that was my goal. And sometimes I go to my room and think about that situation, and I cry sometimes because I'm human. And I don't like to talk about it because I kept it to myself. And I've been, I've never been open about it. I never talk about it. But coming to this pageant, I had to, let it all out. People wanted to know where I was coming from. So I had to share my story. And I figured that using this platform would help a lot of girls that are going through the same thing that I was going through. And I get very emotional talking about it because it was very difficult. But then I'm going to use this opportunity to let everyone know that you can do it, that it doesn't matter what you're going through, where you're coming from. If you have a dream, just go for it. Look where I am today. I'm speaking in front of you. You guys can understand me completely, right? Is that right? We can communicate. I still have a strong accent. I'm going to admit it, but I embrace it. And this is why I love being here in Canada, because this is what Canada is all about. It embraces people from all over the world. It doesn't judge anybody, and I love being here. I love being Canadian. I embrace it, the diversity. And here in Canada, we celebrate that, and it's so wonderful to be free, to be who you are, by just, if you choose to be a model, a teacher. It doesn't matter where you come from, your race, your religion, your color. So I'm very thankful and very appreciative of the opportunity that this country has given me. And I call it my home now. And I'm so happy to be here, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful afternoon and will be inspired by our speeches today. Thank you.
Questions for the beautiful Paola Nun Valdez, Miss Universe Canada? Don't be shy.
Yes, any questions?
See, no?
I have one.
There you go, please. What's your question?
Yes.
Well, first of all, thank you for coming here today. As you may know, most of us here are international students
Yes.
who also learn English from scratch. We know what it feels like to be scared sometimes, but do you have any tip that help you not be scared, not be shy, not feel fear?
The thing is that I've never been shy kind of thing. I was the type of person that likes to talk to people. Even if I didn't understand somebody or communicate with them, I would just try to even give them a smile, because you can never go wrong with a smile. If you smile at somebody, that means you're happy, and then you take it from there. And also what helped me a lot, being comfortable, being on stage. I've been dancing since I was 6 years old. So that really helped me a lot, that training to be on a stage, talking to people. And just don't be afraid. Why would you be afraid to someone? They're not going to eat you. Just go head up there, be brave, and go for what you want.
Oh, I'm fine.
I'm in your hands.
I've cut my answers down.
Hey, Paola, we miss you.
Oh, I miss you
Love
too.
So much. Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
everything you went through at Miss Universe. We're all watching you and so proud of you. Thank you for inspiring us. My question is, do you have any tips for kids who are currently experiencing bullying or cyberbullying at school today?
Yes, unlike myself, I kept it to myself. I didn't say anything. I didn't have a voice. But nowadays, you can go to your parents. There's so many ways now that you can reach to everybody. The social medias, if you use it in a positive way. Myself, I kept it to myself. I know that I could have gone to my teachers, my friend, but I was strong enough to deal with it. Other kids may, go to their room and be depressed. But I suggest to them to tell somebody that they can trust, to go out there and just not tolerate. We need to stop this and not continue. So that's why we're here today, to let them know that you don't have to go through this. If you get the help, you can overcome this. Any other questions? Yes?
What was your greatest challenge to adapting?
Well, obviously, one coming from a warm country, obviously the climate change was very difficult. I mean, I still don't get used to it, because when it gets so cold, I wish I would was back home in Dominican in the sun and the beach, obviously. But yeah, I mean, I'm getting used to it. It's been 13 years now, so like I said, Canada has become my new home, and I love it here. And that's what life is all about: adapting and learning to cope with different environments. And it's something that I have to embrace now. And obviously, the language barrier was something that was very difficult to overcome, but if you're dedicated and if you put your mind into it, you can do anything. I'm trying to learn some French now. Let's see how that goes. Thank you.
There's room for two more questions. Two more questions. Anyone else?
Yes.
Over there?
Paula, so just like Pia had to endure some cyberbullying, it was mostly after the crowning for you?
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
after? Did you face any during the process?
Let me tell you, I was actually surprised. But like I said, Canada is such an amazing country, and I didn't receive anything. I was actually waiting, like, let me check myself. Did anything about... No, it was wonderful. Everybody was so happy after my crowning moment. Everybody was so accepting. So that's why I'm enjoying this so much, and I'm so happy to, represent Canada. I think I did an amazing job on Miss Universe, even though I didn't win. She took the crown, but I did a pretty good job, I think, and I hope I made you all proud.